guys, Annihilate, and welcome back to another live stream. Tonight I am here in a snapshot survival world that I created specifically to take a look at new features that will be added in Minecraft's next update, which is 1.21.6, I think it's going to be. I don't know what the title of the update is going to be, but I know the number is probably going to be 1.21.6. Anyway, in the last episode, I got this Ghastling here. I got a dried ghast, and I put it in water for like 20 minutes, I think it takes. And then it turned into this Ghastling, which now, when that grows up, it'll be a happy ghast. I'll be able to put a harness on it, and I will be able to float around on a happy ghast. I would like to build a place for this thing to live today, and also I want more than one happy ghast. So we'll work on that. Oh, I like being able to see it out the window. That's so cute. He's just floating around out there. I can probably give it a name. If I have an extra name tag, I can put a name tag on the Ghastling. It will probably keep that name tag once it turns into a full-grown happy ghast. I don't know. That would kind of be something fun to test out. I don't know if I have another name tag though. I think I used the one and only name tag that I have at the end of the last episode. Yeah, I would have to get more name tags. This little Ghastling here, so cute. I like the way it just floats around. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Douglas Minecraft, Ellison, Randoms, Kairosa. Welcome to the stream. Glad you guys could make it. Also, Joe, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. I need to build, like right here, a place for my happy ghast to live. Once this one grows into a full-grown happy ghast from a ghastling, he needs a place to live. They can just float around outside. Originally, I was thinking like airplane hangar. But also, I have an idea in my mind of like going up a ladder, being on a platform, and then being able to jump onto the happy ghast from the platform. Still don't really know what that would look like, so I might be playing around with that today. Don't really have a exact plan for a build, I just have ideas, which means I need to start with materials. I have a little bit of wood here. I should probably make sure I have more of that. Oak wood and spruce wood is probably what I'm really gonna want. I'm not gonna grow those on my island. I'm just gonna go to the places where those are and start tearing down the forest. From the last episode when I went mining, I have tons of diamonds. So I can make a diamond axe. And a diamond axe with no enchantments, although it might be slow, should last me a while. I kind of want to make sure that this ghastling turns into a happy ghast before I go and gather too many materials. It would also be cool to get another dried ghast, but I know for that I would need either more gold so that I can trade with a piglin to get another dried ghast, which that seems like a pretty good way to do it. I can also get ghast tears to combine with soul sand to make a happy ghast. Well, the dried ghast, which eventually turns into a ghastling, which then turns into a ghast. Happy ghast. So many different steps. Gold is probably going to be the best way for me to do it, but I only have 3 of those. So I'm going to have to go into the nether. I have fire resistance, 3 minutes. That might be helpful. I also have a gold helmet. So if I can go to the nether, find some gold to mine, that would be cool. In order to build the little home that I want for my happy ghast, I need to move these chickens. I knew they would be here temporarily in the first place. I need to figure out where I'm going to move them to. For now, I'm just gonna try and hatch more chickens in here. I think I just got 1. But yeah, those chickens need to move probably to this other side of my house. I can build a little pen for them here, or I can just have a small set of docks that goes across to land over there that has chickens. I can also put all of my chickens on an island over there. That's what I should probably do. Some docks, and then I can go to that island over there and have all of the chickens free range on the island. They're not going to go anywhere. They're not going to swim in the water for that long. I've got some potatoes over here that I can harvest. I should probably do that. Potatoes are kind of my main food source on here. Okay, there's all of this iron that I should grab. I'll put that away. I know the beginning of this stream probably seems kind of boring. I'm really only waiting for this Ghastling to turn into a happy Ghast. Mostly because I don't want to miss it. But otherwise, I would go into the Nether and start mining for some gold, because that is what I want to do next. I just feel like this Ghastling is going to turn into a happy Ghast any second now. Don't want to miss it. While I'm waiting for my Ghastling to turn into a Ghast, I should just do some basic home improvements like lanterns. I don't have any lanterns around this place. I should really fix that. I have 6 torches right here. Do I have any coal, or do I need to like smelt some more charcoal? I have a little bit of coal. I should make some more charcoal. We've got some birch planks, 16 birch planks right here. Let's take these pieces of charcoal, smelt that. We can make some more charcoal out of the charcoal that I already have. And I think I'm gonna need a little bit more furnace fuel. Actually, no. I shouldn't need any more furnace fuel. I'll be able to make more charcoal that way. Because 1 piece of charcoal or coal smelts 8 items. And I had 16 items. 3 pieces of charcoal. Random says, I think you can only grow it with snowballs, if I'm not mistaken. You can speed up the time that it takes for a Ghastling to grow with snowballs, but you don't have to use snowballs. It takes 20 minutes without feeding him any snowballs. I'm just waiting. I don't have access to any snowballs, or else I would speed up the process. It would take much longer than 20 minutes at this point for me to go and find any snowballs. So I'm just going to wait the amount of time that it takes without speeding up the growth time. It would be kind of cool, like, if it did take snowballs to grow it up into an adult and you couldn't do it any other way, that would mean that you could keep a Ghastling forever. That's not possible. They eventually turn into a happy Ghast, always. You cannot keep a Ghastling as a pet. I would love to keep a little Ghastling, a baby happy Ghast. Unfortunately, it's not possible. Eventually, they grow up every time, with or without snowballs. They grow up into happy Ghast. Okay. There's 16 pieces of charcoal there. Let's use a little bit of that to make some more torches. And then I'm going to use those torches to make some lanterns. I have plenty of iron so that I can do that. Lanterns around here is going to look so much better than torches for lighting. I'll make 11 lanterns for now. I guess let's place one right here. That should light up the room quite a bit. It'll kind of take it being nighttime to really make sure how much that lights up the room, like if I need another one or not. I can take those potatoes out of the furnace. That's almost a stack of potatoes. That's pretty cool. Let's remove the torch from up here. I'll put a lantern there and also on this side. And then of course I want to put lanterns on the outside of the house, like on the corners. Oh my goodness! My Ghastling turned into a happy ghast already! Perfect. He's kind of flying away, which is not perfect, but it should stay in this general area. That's cool. I got a little happy ghast guy. I need to make a harness for it. I'm gonna continue placing my lanterns first though. I kind of want one in each corner of the house. So I gotta put one over here too. And now I need to try and see if I can remember the crafting recipe for a harness. Do I have any wool? I have one piece of wool. It's white wool. I'm gonna need to get some sheep. So I have some wool. I'm gonna need leather and iron. I think it takes to make a harness. I don't know. Let's look at the crafting recipes. Oh, glass, wool, leather. Glass because of the goggles. I do have some glass here. So we can do that with some white wool. I would typically choose a different color other than a white harness, but I'm very limited on the amount of wool that I have, and I would like to get on the happy ghast. So let's go ahead and make a white harness here like that. I should be able to hold the harness in my hand, and the happy ghast should be like, oh, you have a harness. I'm gonna float towards you now. Where did my happy ghast go? There he is, over there. I have a harness, so you should float towards me. Because you like harnesses. Come here. It doesn't help that he's over the ocean. This is why I need a place for my happy ghast to live. Come on over here. I have a harness, which you are supposed to like. Do I have to be like 2 blocks away for him to notice that I have a harness? Come on. I have a harness. Come over here, please. I would like to put the harness on you. Okay, there we go. Harness on the ghast. And of course I can't sit on him because he's immediately floating away from me after I put the harness on. What is that? Why is it so difficult to get on the happy ghast after you equip it with a harness? In the first place, it was a little bit difficult to get the harness on there. But how come he doesn't really come anywhere near me after he has the harness on? Quit going so far away from me. That's not even fair. And I know he's attracted to snowballs, but it's supposed to be attracted to the harness too, and that didn't really work. So I'm not really convinced that if I had snowballs that would work. Let's grab these leads here. And let's try and hook it with a lead. Come down to the ground, please. And I got him with a lead. I finally got at him. That is so difficult to do, but I did it. I got on the happy ghast. I feel like once you have a harness on the Happy Ghast, it should kind of float towards the ground, towards the player that put the harness on it, so that you can actually get on without being like, what the heck, why can't I get on the Happy Ghast for like, I don't know, maybe that was like 2 or 3 minutes. I was trying to get on this Happy Ghast so that I can float around, but there we go. Oh no. That was my fault. Totally my fault. I pressed shift and then I walked off of the Ghast. I'm used to shift being like fly down, and that's not the case when you're on a Happy Ghast. And now that thing's gonna fly nowhere near me. I'm not gonna be able to get back on it. At least I can get my stuff. That was funny. Joe says, need snowballs? I think so, but like, the harness is supposed to do the same thing that the snowballs does, in the fact that like, the Happy Ghast is attracted to it. And the whole time I was holding the harness, that didn't really seem to matter at all. So I don't really feel like snowballs are gonna help anything, because the harness didn't help. When I had the harness in my hand and was trying to put it on the Ghast was still wanting nothing to do with me. So I don't know, maybe snowballs will help, but I don't think there's any snowballs anywhere around here, and I don't want to spend the entire live stream looking for snowballs. My inventory is all sorts of mess now, after I died. I've almost got it the way I would normally have my inventory. Not quite though, because I had a lot of junk in here to begin with. This is kind of back to where it was. A little bit. Not really. It's alright. I guess the only way to find out if snowballs are actually helpful, even though the harness, like holding it in your hand, is supposed to have the same effect, and I didn't see any difference, I guess I should go out looking for snowballs. But I really don't think there's anywhere there's any near here, which is kind of concerning, since I need them. I don't want to spend forever looking for them, but I kind of need them, don't I? I was gonna go looking for gold so that I can try and get another dried Ghast. But we can always do that another time. I kind of need to be able to have the dried Ghast like float to me. I can't believe they're designed to not come anywhere near you. It's kind of crazy. Where is he at right now? I don't even know where. Okay, there he is. I know I found spruce wood in that direction, I think it was. The Happy Ghast should just stay floating around this area, based on what I've seen. I still might want to get a little lead on it and tie it to this fence post, but like, it doesn't come anywhere near you. It just floats around where you just out of reach. Even though it's got a harness, I feel like even if I had the harness in my hand, it wouldn't come anywhere near me, because when I was trying to put the harness on that thing, it was really a difficult task. Come on, I just want to put the lead on. Please come somewhat near me. Okay, I give up. I'm not putting a lead on that thing. It's impossible. I'm even jumping. Come on. Okay, I put a lead on it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. After years, I feel like, of trying. Okay, I can tie it to the fence post. Now it's tied to the fence post. Perfect. I need to go get some snowballs. Because that's supposed to work. Should be some snowballs. Hopefully. Somewhere around here. I found spruce wood in this direction. Usually, if you follow spruce biomes, you can kind of find some cold biomes and get some snow. That'd be cool. I need snow. Very badly. Those happy Ghasts don't cooperate at all if you don't have any snowballs. I had to check and make sure. I have a compass that is pointing towards home, so I shouldn't have to worry about my location too much. I shouldn't get lost. And right over there I see spruce biome. Hopefully, I can follow the spruce biome and find some colder spruce biome and get some snow. Because it looks like there's no snow immediately. Gonna have to travel a little bit further to hopefully find some snow. I'm glad I brought this iron. It was kind of an accident bringing the iron, but I'm glad I did that because I can shear these sheep. I'm gonna want wool later on. And I don't want to kill all of the available sheep in the area. Looks like there's a lot of ocean. There's more spruce biome over there, but there's a lot of ocean. No snow. What kind of ocean is this? Cold ocean? That's on the right track. It's not a warm ocean. So maybe I can find some snow. Instead of going through the terrain of that island, I'm gonna go around. I think I see dark oak forest on the other side though, and not spruce biome. I just want some icy, snowy biome. We're in a cold ocean. So it's not impossible to get what I'm looking for. I'm trying to think of like other ways to get snow. The only way I know of to get snow is to find a biome that has snow in it. Even if I would like to create more snow with cauldrons, you need to be in a place that snows. I can't find a place that snows. This is so unfortunate. I need snow. There's another ocean monument. Not really super necessary. Anyway, before I continue to look for snow, it does look like I have been streaming for 30 minutes. It also looks like Joe gifted a membership and Anzan has received the gifted membership from Joe. Congratulations, Anzan. Welcome to the membership club. Anyway, since I've been streaming for 30 minutes, I'm going to go on a quick 3-minute water break. Before I go on that 3-minute water break, I would like to mention tips are welcome via paypal.me/annihilate. Live streams are always free, so don't feel obligated to leave a tip, but if you would like to leave one, they are welcome at paypal.me/annihilate and also YouTube Super Chat. Anyway, I will be right back from a quick 3-minute water break. Alrighty, welcome back from that water break. Let's go ahead and continue trying to find some snowballs so that my Happy Ghast actually likes me. I had no snowballs and my Happy Ghast wanted nothing to do with me, so I need to find some snowballs so that the Happy Ghast floats towards me so that I can actually easily get on top of the Happy Ghast. Right now I can't do that. Trying to find some snowballs. It's kind of looking like, based on these biomes that came up here, I'm not going to find any. I don't know. There's more spruce trees over here, so maybe I can find some snow over here. Please be some snow. It looks like kind of a mountain. Usually I'm able to find snow pretty easily. I wasn't expecting to have such a difficult time. If it takes the entire live stream to just find a few snowballs, I'm incredibly sorry for how boring this live stream might be. I try not to be boring, but sometimes I can't help it because things in Minecraft take kind of long to do, and I can't really control that sometimes. Sometimes I have no choice. I just gotta be boring. Okay, I'm glad I've been collecting this wool here because it's getting nighttime. I don't have a bed. I left my bed behind. Kind of came out here to do this without thinking about it too much. So let's grab some wood and we'll make a bed because I do have a crafting table and I do have wool. I think I see a village. Yeah, there's a village here in the spruce biome, and oh my gosh, I see snow off in the distance. I knew if I followed spruce biomes, I would eventually find snow. It just took a little bit longer than I was expecting, honestly. Usually you see spruce biome, you instantly get snow. Not this time. There's a village, and then off in the distance I did see snow. Oh my gosh, there's like 3 baby villagers and an adult here in this one room. Way too many people in this one tiny little house. Anyway, I'm going to take your bread. I'm going to take an extra bundle. I really like that those spawn in villages. I'm going to take your saplings and your pumpkin seeds. I'm going to start putting a whole bunch of things in this bundle too. That's very useful. Honestly, I'm not like super interested in exploring this village. I'm interested in going beyond this village and going and getting the snow that I saw in the distance. I need to be able to get my Happy Ghast to the ground. And the snowballs, those will be able to do that just fine. Waj Parar, hi, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Random says snow, question mark. Yes, I saw snow in the distance. It's right up here. Chepsy Cash, hi, welcome to the stream. Hello, glad you could make it. Oh no, I've got to do quite traveling before I can get to that snow. It seems close, but it's also so far away. I should fill my entire inventory with snowballs. If I fill my entire inventory, theoretically I shouldn't have to come back for a while. I wish snowballs stacked to 64. Honestly, that would be so much better. Random says, grab a lot of snow. Absolutely, I am definitely on it. Grabbing lots of snow as we speak. Bray, hi, welcome to the stream. Using the cool annihilate emoji because Bray is a member, part of the cool club. Stick Dino says, did you bring a lodestone compass / remember the coordinates of your house? Yes, in this bundle right here, I have a lodestone compass that is labeled home here in the overworld. Because I also planned to have a lodestone in the nether with a compass pointing to that, which would only work in the nether. But yes, I have home marked out. I'm running out of space. Let's put some more things in a bundle here. Can't fit very many things in the bundle. Just some. Everything else can't really easily fit in there. So I'll fill the rest of my inventory with snow, and then I will have to go home. So I won't be able to use a lot of snow to grow future gastlings quicker. Honestly, they don't really take that long to grow in the first place, so I'll be fine. I just need these so that the gastling wants to come anywhere near me. Okay. Inventory is completely full. I have this diamond axe here. I don't need the iron one anymore, so I'm just going to do that. Fill my inventory with a little bit more snow, and then I have to go home, which is in this direction. Hopefully, this snow actually works to get my happy Ghast to want to follow me. There's that mountain behind me that I got my snow from. It's actually kind of a beautiful mountain. I like the way that looks in the background. Anyway, if I go straight this way for a while, I should be able to make it home. I also don't think I'm too far away. I recognize that island that has dark oak forest on it. So I kind of know where I'm at. I should try and avoid this ocean monument a little bit. I don't want to get mining fatigue. And also, I didn't check this place out. I wonder if there's any loot worth taking here. Usually these kinds of like ocean ruins, there isn't really anything worth taking, but there usually is a chest to open. There we go, right here. There's a buried treasure map. There's some wheat. There's a stone axe. I wonder where this buried treasure would be. It looks kind of far away. Hold on a second. This way right here is north. So the treasure is northeast from here. It's kind of in the direction of home. So let's see if we get any closer to it as we go home. I am actually starting to load up this map. Just going in the direction of home. Perfect. This buried treasure should be somewhere near home. I'm glad that I grabbed the map. According to the compass, yeah, home is still in this direction. It's gonna be not really next to home, but definitely on the way. Somewhere over here, I should be able to find that buried treasure, like right in this chunk. And then, oh, there's a zombie. If I go ahead and take this bed out and go to sleep, and then if I open the F3 screen, I can find right here, it says XYZ in the left hand side of the screen, second chunk of text right there at the top, XYZ, and then there's block, it says the same coordinates, and then in parentheses 10, 15, 5, where I'm standing right here. I need that to say 9, and then the middle number doesn't matter, and 9. And then the buried treasure should be right there. So here's 9 and 9. The middle number says 15, but the middle number doesn't seem to matter. If I dig this sand right here, yep, there's the chest. That is how you find buried treasure in Minecraft. If you're on Bedrock and you don't have the F3 screen, I don't know how. But that's how you do it on Java Edition. Anyway, we got some prismarine crystals, some iron ingots, some cooked salmon, some cooked cod, a little bit of gold, heart of the sea, and a couple bits of TNT. I'm going to take the TNT, the gold, the iron, And the heart of the sea, I don't really need the fish or the prismarine crystals. I think I'm going to leave those there. I'm also going to take this map. I can decorate my house with this map. I should take the bed with me home. And then before I actually do go home, I should make sure this entire map is filled. There's that part of the map filled. Now I just need a little small corner of the map filled, and it's on the way home, which honestly home shouldn't be that far away from here. I gotta go in this direction, I think. Okay, it's actually that direction, but I need to go in this direction to fill in the map just a tiny little bit. So we'll do that real quick. Shouldn't take long. There we go. Now I can hang this up on the wall in my house as a little bit of decoration. It'll be completely filled in. Now if I go in this direction, eventually I should find home. It looks like there's a nice river that I can go down up here. Very nice. I'm pretty sure if I keep going down this river, it should empty out into the ocean that my island is in. Maybe. Because I'm pretty sure I recognize this area. Oh, it gets cut off right here. And then I bet ya I can just continue to go in this direction. I need to pick up this boat though. Oh, I see my house from here. Awesome. Let's get this boat into the water again. And then I can sail my way home. Perfect. So the river there almost takes me to the ocean, which leads to home. It just gets cut off by a few blocks. And I can see my happy Ghast. Now the snowballs should be able to bring the happy Ghast near me. I'm gonna untie it from the lead. And we'll really try this out. Let's park the boat right there. We'll get the lead off of the happy Ghast. And then I'll hold the snowballs. And yes, the happy Ghast does come near me. Yay! That's exactly what I wanted to happen. I can't have the happy Ghast just floating away from me when I'm trying to get on it. now I can very easily take a seat on the Happy Ghast and go floating around. I want to get a different color harness. White is kind of boring for a harness color, but yeah, I can float around on a Happy Ghast now. I'm super excited about that. I can get down to the ground by looking down like this, and then once I exit my Happy Ghast, I won't die like I did that one time. Anyway, after having my snowballs here, it does look like I have been streaming for 1 hour now, so I am going to go on a quick 3-minute water break. Before I go on that 3-minute water break, I would like to mention tips are welcome via paypal.me/908 and also YouTube Super Chats. Live streams are always free, so don't feel obligated to leave a tip, but if you would like to leave one, they are welcome at paypal.me/908 and also YouTube Super Chats. Anyway, I will be right back from a quick 3-minute water break. Welcome back from that water break. We can get right back into playing some Minecraft here in Java Edition snapshots. We're in snapshot 25W21A. I think that's what this one is. Anyway, I have a Happy Ghast here. I would like to kind of start to build a place for it to live, but also I kind of want to just get another Happy Ghast altogether. So I feel like this one can live out in the open for a minute and it'll be fine. I want to go collect more gold so that I can trade with piglins to get another dried ghast to turn into a ghastling to turn into a Happy Ghast. That's what I want to do. Anyway, Manvith, welcome to the stream. Hello, hi. Glad you could make it. Random says, welcome back, Lily. Hey, hi. Glad to be back. I'm gonna go inside the house here. I'm gonna take the snowballs out of my hand because that actually works really well to guide the Happy Ghast towards you. I'm gonna put all of these snowballs in there for now. Leads that I have can also go in this barrel. I've got a lot of things that I just collected from going and trying to find snowballs. So let's get them out of these bundles and try to organize them. I already kind of have a system of organized things, so it should be fine. Valuable stuff goes up here. Various tools that I have. I don't know, I kind of need a little bit more storage. Let's try and make some more barrels. If I can make some slabs, then I can make some barrels. Let's try and put these next to the bed like this. I can put tools that I don't really necessarily need right this second in there. Also, since I specifically filled in this entire map to make sure that I had it as decoration, I should probably use it as decoration. I'm going to sleep in this bed here, and then I'll make an item frame and decide where I want that buried treasure map to be. I had some leather right here. I just need one piece, and I need 8 sticks, which I don't have already crafted. Let's go ahead and fix that. And honestly, right here on this wall right here seems like a good place to put this buried treasure map as a little bit of decoration. Yeah, that works perfectly. Random says put it above the furnace. I also could put it there. Maybe that would look better. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I do like that better. We'll put that there. You can see where I found that buried treasure. I like that as a little bit of decoration. And then this extra wood should go there. And the glass. I remember I got this from somewhere. Was it this chest? Yeah, because I have some glass panes in there. And wool. That can go in there. Perfect. I've got some iron, some gold, some TNT that needs to be put away. Okay, we've got 7 gold ingots right here. That's pretty good. But right now, I want to go to the nether specifically to mine some more gold. So, I'm pretty sure I put that gold helmet that I had right here. Let's go ahead and wear that. I still have iron armor here. I have, right here, all of these diamonds. Let's just go ahead and upgrade this iron armor to diamond armor. Even though I'm not going to wear a helmet right now, I should make a diamond helmet. Right now, I'm going to wear gold helmet because I'm going into the nether. We got diamond helmet, diamond chest plates, diamond leggings, diamond boots, all very necessary things. I can wear all of those things and my gold helmet right now, and I am ready to go into the nether. I'm gonna put this iron armor in this barrel right here because it is empty. We'll keep the diamond helmet right there because I'm not gonna wear it right now, and my extra diamonds, which is 42, right there. That's perfect. Now I can take this lodestone and this compass into the nether with me, have a good place to where I can easily go back to the lodestone because the compass will be pointing straight there, and I can go and mine some gold here in the nether. So let's put the lodestone right there, connect the compass to it. It'll just be called lodestone compass for now. I'll know that that's pointing home here in the nether. Now let's try and find some gold to mine. Should be able to just like dig into the wall or go into a seeming cave like that. I don't really want to go into the nether cave. I want to just find gold in the walls. There's some quartz over here. Should be able to find some gold though. Speaking of, there's some right up there. First bits of nether gold on this little adventure, and then I know I saw more up here, so let's pile some blocks up. There's some more quartz and some more nether gold. The nether gold is really what I'm after because I can turn that into gold ingots. It would be a little bit more beneficial if I had silk touch. I don't have any enchantments in this world though, since it's a snapshot world. It's a very new world to me. I don't have any enchantments at all, so I only have 8 gold ingots from this. So it might not be the best thing, but like I don't really have time to go and like enchant everything fully. So I'm just gonna look around for some gold. And hopefully I find a lot. Okay, this guy's gonna start to attack me. There must be one of those, yeah, there's one of those blue mushrooms nearby because he seems kind of scared. Perfect. I got some pork chops. And also he didn't kill me because those guys are pretty strong. Some more gold over here. Honestly, based on how many ingots I have right now, well, not ingots, but nuggets I have right now, and how much gold that I have collected, I should probably try and get like Fortune or Silk Touch or something. If I collected these with Silk Touch, each one I can smelt and get a whole ingot. If I mine them with Fortune, then I can get more nuggets than usual, which would probably equal to about 1 ingot. So I need either Fortune or Silk Touch. I don't have either in this world because it's a relatively new world. I think I see some Soul Sand Valley over here. Soul Sand Valley is kind of useful. In one of the recent snapshots, there was a new music disc added. And in order to get that music disc, you have to return to sender a Ghast. You just, like, when a Ghast fires a fireball, you have to send it back to it. The best place to do that is going to be a Soul Sand Valley. Also, the best place to look for a dried Ghast just spawned in one of these bone structures is going to be a Soul Sand Valley. I should also just grab bones. Bones are very useful. Oh, and speaking of dried Ghast, there's literally one right there. So can I just mine that with my pickaxe? I hope so, because I don't want to, like, lose it. Okay, there it is. I get it as an item, another dried Ghast. That means I can grow that and get a Ghastling, which will eventually turn into a Happy Ghast. Awesome. I'm also going to take these bone blocks because I can make those into bone meal, grow my gardens in Minecraft a little bit quicker. Looks like there's a little bit more nether gold right here, which is absolutely perfect. It's exactly what I'm looking for. I have 2 stacks plus 1 gold ingots. So that's like 18, not gold ingots, I meant gold nuggets. I get like 18 ingots from all of these gold nuggets. I'm definitely gonna need more than that, which I see more than that over there. Before I go over there, is there another dried Ghast in this structure? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm gonna take these bone blocks though, because those are kind of useful. And then I need this gold from over here. Oh no, it's over lava. I have some netherrack here though, so I can bridge across the lava. Everything will be okay, hopefully. Was there any more nether gold around here? I think it was just that. Oh, there's some up there too. Let's go over there and grab that. There's a skeleton here because it's a soul sand valley. Gotta get rid of the skeleton. And if I see... Oh no. Why are there wither skeletons spawning here? I didn't think that was even possible. I thought wither skeletons only spawned in nether fortresses, not just in soul sand valleys. Okay, at least I was able to get them. There was a whole group of them as I went into this crimson forest. Okay, there's a third one, and he's right over there. There's also some gold there, so let's get rid of this wither skeleton and then get the gold. Come here, wither skeleton. Oh, please. Don't come anywhere near the pigs because I don't want to accidentally hit a zombie piglin and then have them all coming after me now. There we go. Let's mine a little bit of this nether gold and then I need to find my way home. My diamond pickaxe here, it's nearly broken. I'm gonna let it break because I literally don't have any enchantments in this world. I don't feel like spending the time to get them. I have plenty of diamonds though, so I can make a whole new pickaxe. Anyway, home is in this direction. So if I go in this direction, I should be able to find the portal. There's a little bit more gold though, so let's mine that. Don't want to leave any gold behind. If I see it, I'm gonna mine it. As long as I have more pickaxe to do that with. Right here is my portal. Perfect. I can go through here and then get back home. Yay, lodestones are so useful. I was able to go directly to my portal and now it's nighttime. I have to go to sleep. Okay, so now that I have this dried ghast, I just got it from the nether, I should go ahead and plop this right in the water, right here, and we'll wait for it to hydrate. It should take like 20 minutes. not long at all. I want to make a place for my happy ghast to live. I have one so far. We're working on another. But before I do that, I need a sheep pen for wool and dye them different colors. I also want to rename this lodestone compass to home, and then in parentheses nether, because that points to home in the nether. So let's put that in this bundle right here. We have home nether and home overworld. Perfect. I also have all of this gold that I just got from the nether. I can turn that into ingots. We have 7, 14, 21, and 24 plus 25. Actually, exactly 25. It's not really that many, but it's more than 0. And up here, I have 7 more. So that's 32 exactly gold ingots. Absolutely perfect. I can trade those with piglins to maybe get another dried ghast. It does look like, though, before I move on to doing anything else, I have been streaming for an hour and 30 minutes, so I am going to go on a very quick water break. Before I go on that water break, I would like to mention tips are welcome via paypal.me/annihilate and also YouTube Super Chat. Live streams are always free, so don't feel obligated to leave a tip. But if you would like to leave one, again, those are welcome at paypal.me and also YouTube Super Chats. Anyway, I'll be right back from a quick 3-minute water break. Alright, and welcome back from that water break. We can get right back into playing some Minecraft here. I have a Happy Ghast floating around the area. He's got a white harvest, and I also have a dried ghast sitting here in the water, waiting to it's waiting to be rehydrated. I literally just put it in there, so it's got like 20 more minutes, because it takes 20 minutes to rehydrate a dried ghast. Anyway, and while that is rehydrating, I would like to put all of these chickens that I have right here on that island over there. I also want to put sheep and cows on that island, because I need leather and wool for more harnesses if I want more Happy Ghast. So, I guess we'll start with the chickens. I need leads. I don't need to take all of the chickens over there. I have 7 leads though, so I should at least take 7 chickens. And I guess whoever wants to follow me with seeds, because maybe I can get all of them over there. I don't have any seeds though. Is there any wheat that has grown over here that I can get some seeds from? There is some. We'll have just a few seeds, not very many. $18 seeds. That's enough. I'm going to let all the chickens out. We'll grab these eggs here. All of the chickens can just flood out of the place. 7 of them for sure I'm going to take with leads. And then I'll have the seeds in my hand to try and guide the rest of the chickens. I have a boat somewhere. I don't remember where I put the boat. Whatever. We don't need a boat. We'll just go across the water like this with a whole bunch of chickens. It's kind of a lot, but it's okay. It's gonna be way too slow of a process to actually lure those other chickens with seeds. Like, I'm just gonna float these 7 chickens across with leads. We'll drop them off the island, and then maybe I can grab up those other ones with these same leads. This is proving to be so much faster though. It's not a very big island, but it's fine. All of the chickens, they should stay here and not ever leave. Oh my gosh, unless I accidentally smack them in the face. I didn't mean to. I promise. There we go. There's all 7 leads back. And we don't need some of this grass that is here. We can just clean the place up a little bit for the chickens. And also eventually, like I said, I want to get sheep and some cows here. So we'll clean the place up a little bit. And let's go get those chickens that I left floating over there. We've got the leads here. There's 2 of them. Got a few eggs floating in the water already too. Oh my gosh, they're laying so many eggs actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm not going to be able to take all of the chickens, but I'll be able to take most of the ones that were left. Were there any more eggs laying in the water too? I don't see any. I think I picked them all up. There will be plenty of chickens over here on this island. The only reason I had the chickens was because I wanted some arrows. I fixed the arrow problem by trading with piglins in the nether. I got spectral arrows. Well, it's not really trading, it's bartering, I think they call it. I've got plenty of spectral arrows. But I'll still keep the chickens. Just one more trip will make sure that every single chicken makes its way over there. We've got 1, 2, 3, I think, more chickens. Yeah. And then I can tear down that chicken coop. And since it's an island, like, my horse isn't going to wander too far away, so it doesn't necessarily need to be tied to a fence post. Still got all my chickens behind me. There we go. Now they're all at this island. That was like... I took 3 trips. I have 7 leads. 2 trips I was completely full. So that's 14, 15, 16, 17 chickens. That's a lot of chickens here on this little island. That's all I'm ever gonna need. Let's go over there and see if I can find some sheeps and some cows. I'll take a swim back first though. I want my boat. I have a boat. It's not in my inventory. Should be hanging around this island somewhere. There it is. Right there. I'm gonna pick it up because I'm gonna use it at the opposite side of the island once it is daytime. Because the sun is going down, the moon is rising. I'm gonna take this lead back from Vanilla, my horse. I haven't really used the horse that much, but I did get a horse in the last episode. I don't need this chicken coop anymore. So I'm going to take this down, and then I'm going to go to bed. Because the moon is rising, the sun is setting. Time to sleep. Then we'll get some sheep and some cows. A lot of stuff in my inventory. I think I had a place that I was putting stuff from the nether. Yeah. Let's put this stuff in this chest here. And then I have some raw pork chops, some leather, some wheat, some seeds, eggs that can go in there, I guess, and extra wood stuff. There we go. I got so many things. What is my dried Ghast looking like here in the water? He doesn't look so sad anymore. He's got like a straight face now. So he's not sad. He's not happy either. He's just kind of meh. He probably has about 10 more minutes to rehydrate in the water there. That's completely fine. I'm going to need my wheat back. I put that away here in the barrel. I've got 32 wheat. I want to locate some sheep and some cows. I can probably locate some sheep and some cows over here. So I'm not even going to use the boat. Let's just take a swim over here because I literally already see a sheep. I need to leash up with the leads here at least 2 sheep and at least 2 cows. I've got 8 leads, so that should be no problem. Here's 1 sheep right here. And we gotta find another sheep. There's another sheep. He's a different color, but there's another one. There's a 3rd one over here. I might as well grab that up. I have enough leads. I can grab 4 sheeps and 4 cows. Actually, I've got 3 sheeps. Let's put this wheat in my offhand. That should help with like guiding them along. Is there another sheep around here? I see one off in the distance. And are there any cows around here? There should be a few. There's plenty of sheep over there. I've already got 4 sheep though. 4 sheep and 4 cows is what I want. I don't see any cows really anywhere nearby. I should grab different colors of sheep though. Like, I have 3 white sheep and 1 black sheep. I should grab 2 white sheep, 1 black sheep, 1 brown sheep. At least. That would be cool. No cows though. Uh-oh. And it looks like this rain is turning into a thunderstorm. I've got to get home. I've got to get this sheep to where they belong. And then I will get cows later. Zombie coming after me because there's a thunderstorm. Go away, zombie. Oh no. And there's another one up there. Let's run away, sheep. Oh gosh. So many monsters around here. Let's go, sheep. Hurry. Run. If we get in the water, then we'll be relatively safe. And then I can bring all of the sheep over to the island. I think I have 5 right now. I was just going for 4, but I grabbed an extra brown sheep just because I had extra leads and I realized I wasn't finding any cows. Okay, here's a boat. I can take the boat to the island and that'll be so much quicker than swimming with all of these sheep. Here's all of my chickens. We'll get rid of the boat and then lead the sheep to the chickens. Absolutely perfect. And I kind of want to leave here before everything starts spawning. I can also kind of make a few more sheeps. I accidentally fed them, so I might as well feed them a little bit more. And there's the thunder. Let's take the boat home and go to sleep. Actually, I have a bed right here. I'm not gonna even wait until I get to my house to go to bed. I'm just gonna sleep out here on the animal island so that I can get rid of the thunderstorm. Then I can go this way and start trying to look for cows. I went that way the other time. Let's go this way to look for cows. I see a donkey. We don't need any donkeys. We need... Actually, there's multiple donkeys. Oh my gosh, there's like 3 of them. I need cows, which I do see one over here. That's perfect. I can grab a lead and the cow. There's 2 at least. I see one right here and one over here. Oh, there's 2 more over there too. I'm gonna grab them because I'm gonna want them. 2 cows. There's 3 cow. 4 cow. I see 2 more out there. I also see some more over here. So I'm just gonna go this way. Now there's 4 more right here and I have 4 more leads. So let's go this way. We'll grab 8 cows. That'll be perfect for my little farm island. One more lead for 1 more cow right over here. I can go down this way. Oh gosh, everybody's taking fall damage. It's okay. And we'll go to Farm Island. Hopefully the cows didn't take too much damage during that. 8 cows kind of looks... It looks a little bit funny on a lead. Not gonna lie. But it's fine. We'll take them to Farm Island. We've got sheep, chickens, cows. It's all perfect around here. Okay, let's get that wheat out of my offhand. We'll take all of these leads off of these cows. Okay, I got 8 leads now. I had 8 cows attached to 8 leads. And it's kind of perfect having them on this island. They're not going to leave the island. And I don't need to use a whole bunch of fence posts to keep them here. Absolutely perfect. Let's feed some of my sheep. Actually, never mind. I can't because I just fed them that long ago. I can feed my cows though. I can also feed the chickens, but I don't really need to. I have more than enough chickens, and they just keep generating eggs. So I'm not going to make any more of those. There's plenty of cows, plenty of sheep, plenty of chickens on this island to sustain me. I need a set of docks, I feel like, to get to and from. But I also don't necessarily need them. Oh my gosh, I missed it. The Ghast, the dried Ghast, is a Ghastling now. Where did he go? He was floating around here somewhere. Right over there. We have a Ghastling. Perfect. Pretty soon here. I don't even know because I haven't been keeping track of the time. But pretty soon, that Ghastling should turn into a Happy Ghast. Just like that one right there. Once I get more of those white sheep over there, I can dye them different colors and I can get different colored harnessed for my gas. But for now, I just have a Ghastling and a Happy Ghast. We've just got to... I have more gold right here, 32 gold, that I can trade with piglins to try and get another dried Ghast. I found one of these trading with piglins, and then the other one I found just in a Soul Sand Valley. So that's pretty cool. I do have a little bit more time. Let's go into the Nether. I still have my gold helmet on. Let's try and trade with some piglins. Well, not trade, barter with some piglins to maybe get another dried Ghast. And then I can have 3 Happy Ghasts floating around. Where are the piglins at? Here we go. Here's some. Go ahead and take an ingot. I know I can also just like hand one straight to you. That's what I'm gonna do next time. What are you gonna drop? Some blackstone. It's not really what I was asking for, but I guess it's okay. Give me a dried ghast, please. Wouldn't that be so cool? Wouldn't it be cool if this other guy came over too? Oh no, it's not cool. This hoglin is gonna come and try and attack me. Why don't you go away? There we go. Now I can give some gold to these guys. If I can give one to you and one to you, that would be pretty handy. More spectral arrows. Some more soul sand. I'm not even going to bother with that guy. He's going too far away. You give gravel. Not really what I want, but okay. Some nether bricks. Come on, I got 24 ingots left. Give me a dried ghast. Wouldn't it be so cool if you gave me a dried ghast? What about you? You're a different guy because the other one ran away. Dried ghast. That's what I'm asking for. I feel like if you repeat it, maybe they're more likely to give it to you. Definitely not true, but I'll definitely try. Dried ghast. No! That's leather. Give me a dried ghast. Please. Please and thank you. Nope. Not that time. Please and thank you didn't work. These piglins, they're not very nice, so please and thank you doesn't really work all that much. Noah, thank you so much for the $2 tip. Says a little late. Looks like I got the happy ghast. I did. I have a happy ghast. I also have a ghastling, which means I technically have 2 happy ghast. I'm trying to get another one just for the sake of having another one. And I want to still build a place for them to live. I think that would be cool. I'm not going to be able to build a place for them to live by the end of this episode, but maybe by the end of next episode. Thank you so much for the $2 tip, though. I've got 13 of these left. Please give me a dried ghast. That'd be so cool. If one of you gave me a dried ghast, it would just be so nice. I got a pretty good amount of iron. I've got 3 of them with ingots in their hands now. One of them gave me like nether brick or something. Give me something else. What about you? You get leather. Another one dropped some obsidian, more obsidian, crying obsidian. Oh my gosh. Somebody please give me a dried ghast. I only have 2 ingots left. Give me a dried ghast, please. Oh! Out of 32 ingots, the 31st ingot gave me a dried ghast. Dude, if you give me another dried ghast, then I have 2. Just give me another one, please. That would be so crazy. Nope, more soul sand. Okay, I have another dried ghast though, which means I'm gonna have 3 ghastlings. My portal is right here. I can go through the portal. I'm not gonna place this dried ghast in water quite yet. I've got a ghastling right there. We've got a happy ghast right there floating around in a harness. I need to put away all of these like things that are in my inventory. And then the next episode we can focus on different colored harness and more gas. I think that'd be cool. I think it'd be cool for like to have a place for them to live, but also I don't think it's like super duper necessary to have a place for them to live because they just kind of naturally float around the area that they spawned in. So I shouldn't have to worry about them flying away, which means they don't necessarily need a place to live. So I could focus the rest of the series until the next update comes out, just trying to get as many happy Ghast as I possibly can. There's also new music disc, new cloud shapes, which I didn't even pay attention to any cloud shapes in this episode. Just didn't really have time to. Anyway though, that is all that I needed to complete during this episode. Oh my gosh, there's a creeper over there. Let's get rid of the creeper before I do anything right now. We've got the spectral arrows. Fancy. Oh my gosh. Not fancy that I'm literally missing every single shot. Let's go pick up some of these arrows. Anyway though, it does look like I have been streaming for 2 hours, so I am going to call it a night. Thank you all so much for watching this live stream. If you liked this live stream, go ahead and leave a like and also subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon if you haven't done so already. You need to hit that bell notification icon because you don't want to miss any videos or live streams that I've been doing on this channel. I post videos every other Tuesday, alternating between my long-term survival world and my hardcore survival world. Last Tuesday, I posted Hardcore Season 2, Episode 17, which, honestly, based on how many people were excited for me to fight the Ender Dragon in Hardcore, I'm very shocked at how little amount of views that video has. So, if you want to see me fight the Ender Dragon in Hardcore mode, go ahead and watch Hardcore Season 2, Episode 17, which released last Tuesday. Anyway though, thank you so much for watching this live stream right here, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!